Enhancement ruins. Okay, I think that's to level up my stuff. All right, hello, Twitch and YouTube and Facebook. All right, gonna get my channel up. All right, everything looks good. There we go. Boom, and I think I have some perks all the way up to 4, so this is going to be pretty good. Let's see here. What did I have? I think so I already put my. Oh yeah, I wanted that extra pulse. I remember now. All right, my shirt's pulling up. So we'll get some worm scales, right? All right. I need to make some characters in Crick Hollow tonight. We're doing. We got scales. Oh, that's a yearling. I don't want that. I already killed all those. Do you think we have? Okay, that's them. I don't know, honestly. Alright, so we like to throw spears, get them so they have a debuff, then start our little gambit rotation. Starts off with the heal, then a parry and block, then nothing else. No, sometimes I like to do the shield. Block, gambit. Then if that one's not up, alright. Got a little bit ahead of myself there. There's a shield. Hiya. Well, he froze me in place. I wish the Spearman's March stayed up. Just like, what's the Hunter one? That'd be nice. Let's see what this thing does. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that, I'll keep that. Alright, we got one more excuse me, worm somewhere to get. Bring hides to Nora. Okay, I think Nora is gonna. There's a worm. Gonna give me my next line. Get out of here. Alright. So maybe we will go back now before we reconstruct or restock the Kanta Viku. Sorry about that, I had to clear my throat. Alright. Alright, feeling good. Feeling good tonight. This is a night of many possibilities. Anything can happen. Alright, let's go do this. Hey, Gamer Night, welcome to the chat. What have you been up to?
How can we hunt in ice storms? Are you strong enough to brave the ice?
Oh, okay. Am I strong enough to brave the ice? I don't know. Oh, I know. I need to go build that. We just got done doing a little Fortnite, me and Seneca. Got tons of videos on greatest duo ever assembled. YouTube only. Right now. Spearman's March. This guy's gonna make some stuff.
I am pleased to be made known to you.
Hello, Jessica.
Hi, Christopher.
Don't use my whole name. Nobody knows my real name.
It is a brisk day, is it
You
not?
just gave up my real name.
But you don't have a public persona.
Oh, shut up, kid.
I do. That is true, Nick. You do know. All right, this is gonna happen. I'm gonna try to get 50 tonight. We'll see.
What do you want?
But I still got a long ways to go before I get to Moria. All right, so this other guy, he's back here. Oh yeah, okay, I remember where he's at. I'm gonna go smoke this guy. So yeah, I missed my my Wednesday stream. Physically fine, just mentally a little exhausted. So I was like, oh what, I'll just try it today. I feel much better today, so let's do it. Okay, see, I am part of the Champions of Belina. I need to get my cloak for this. Not all my alts are. Oh, Gamer Knight said, oh, it is Thursday, isn't it? Yes, it is. I am going to be doing another, got to take a break sometimes. Yeah. Well, we decided to pack all our jobs in tomorrow because I'm going to stream with a guy I stream with, Remembrance, Saturday. So I'm excited for that. We've streamed before once, a couple months ago. Oh, this guy's over here. But yeah, just my grandmother's been sick. Luckily, with not COVID or anything, but just looks like something to do with her ovaries. So, but with the hospitals being packed and stuff, it's been kind of hard to get her in for anything. So. Yeah, we're on the upside of it. So yes, thank you very much. Gamer Knight said, sorry to hear about that. Hope for a quick recovery. Yeah, she's on the up. I bet it's been bad around here. Yeah, it has been. It has been. I mean, luckily none of us have gotten it yet, but we haven't like left the house in 2 years either. Like we don't even. Me and Jason, we work, and we're in people's houses like all the time, but we wear masks and sanitize our hands all the time. So we have not got it. Nobody in our family. We've had I mean, our immediate. My sister, she's not very bright, and she's got it 3 times. She's gotten COVID 3 times. I don't know what that does to a person, but it probably isn't going to be good. Yeah. So we'll see. But yeah, we haven't even our kids are poor babies. Orla, my youngest, she was born in COVID, and she has yet. We've been to doctor's appointments and stuff. That's about it. We don't even go out to eat. Because running your own business, you don't want to get sick at all. My wife works at a daycare and caught it in August 2020. The rest of us never had symptoms. Yeah, that's lucky. But it's been nice. I will say this because we haven't left the house too much. I haven't been sick for like 2 years. Gamer Night says it was. Yeah, I haven't had the flu or nothing. So that's been kind of cool. Even the babies really haven't gotten sick. No. Orla did teething, but that was it. So, I mean, that's been kind of nice. It seems weird. I mean, I miss leaving the house, but it's been nice not having any sick babies. Because I remember the first time, Boru, when he was about 2 or 3, he got hand, foot, and mouth from the Oregon water park, the outdoor water park. That sucked, having your babies go through that. That was awful. And then he had strep throat at the same time. And then we took his shoes off, and they were peeling, and I was crying. I've been healthy until the week of Christmas, or after Christmas. Somehow caught a cold. I got tested, but it was negative. Yeah. You know what? Seems like everybody got hit Christmas. But we have a lot of anti-vaxxers not my immediate family, not the people who live in the house, but outside of it. And so we don't really visit them and stuff because our babies can't get vaccinated at all. The youngest 3. Border's 6, he's fully vaccinated. And then our 12 and 13-year-old, they've just got boosted last Monday. So I can't risk it with my babies and stuff. I mean, I don't want to, I guess. I mean, for the most part, statistically nothing, but I just can't risk it for myself. And if me and Jason, one of us go down, that's days of the business missed cleaning and stuff. So, and we're the sole income. Search for the signs that destroyed the cave. Oh yeah. I need to find a bear, I believe. No. Yes. For sure, yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it really is. It's hard to make up, yeah. But we've been super busy. Like I said, I think we have 3 jobs tomorrow. And one of them's a restaurant. We have now officially have the Applebee's in Freeport. They had us in this, what was it? September and then December, and they want to keep us, so. Which was good. We had to reformulate our cleaner, which is always good anyway. I mean, like you said, if I would have thought in school, I'd be doing chemistry for a living, making enzymes to clean carpet. But I love it. It's fun. You get to go there, and then it's all dirty, and then it's not dirty. That's like OCD-wise fascinating. I love it. All right. my favorite. I changed up my my Nightbot timers, so I'm hoping it works out a little better. I had too many too fast, you know. But I was still learning the system and how the Nightbot timers work. Let's go kill this. I knew this was a bear. I knew there was a bear. There was a named bear. Being all tricky and shit. That's still my favorite one, though. I really do. I really do. It's been nice to have people to chat with and stuff. I mean, I love to chat with my family everywhere. I didn't pay too much. I didn't pay too much attention to chemistry. Yeah, I mean, I didn't do homework anyway, so I just did tests, and that was enough to get me by. There was a lot of goofing off in that class. There really was. That was yeah, I never did homework. You know what? I learned that there was balance that way. That you could like pull a D all semester, and then if you just pulled like an A or B in your finals, boom, it would pull up enough like a C, sometimes a B, depending on how good it was. So that was what I did. That was how I got by. But all that stuff, I mean, I don't know. Traditional education. I didn't like phonics. Okay, where are these oily fish? They say they're down here, but I have yet to see them. But I figured I went like to school for like 6-7 hours. I'm not going to bring homework home and do it, so I just never did. And I got yelled at a lot, but once they saw the test, they were like, I guess you know what you're doing. I was like, yeah, I'm just not going to do that. I guess I'm just, I don't know. I'm not lazy. I just didn't want to do it. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it, I guess. In hindsight, that was ridiculous. My daughter's in the 3rd grade and doesn't even have homework. Yeah. Well, my son, he's 6. He started reading about 4. And we just started doing sight reading and stuff. And then he got into Minecraft pretty heavily. So he wanted to type stuff into his iPad and stuff. So we gave him any words he wanted to write or wanted to put in his iPad. You know, even anything weird like Minecraft or Godzilla, whatever weird stuff he was into that week. We just put him in a book. It was called Boru's Words. And then we just let him type them in over and over. And then we keep caption on in all our TVs. And he just started reading. Because phonics didn't work for me. Because we used to do that, you know, like hooked on phonics. And I'm a sight reader. So I hated that stuff. What are we doing here? I feel like this quest is broken. Well, then me and Kilker, we got into some fights. So then I just transferred out into Rockford for my last half a semester. But, I mean, I had to get 11 credits in my makeup, which was fine. I only needed half a credit, but, like, I don't know. I fought with Kilker so much, I didn't want to do it here. So I ended up going to Rockford for a semester, and I graduated with a 3.8 GPA. That's cool. I think my daughter picked up a lot of hers from caption. I guess it's such a yeah. But I don't know. Grades and stuff are weird to me. I'm not a big proponent of it. That's just yeah. I mean, I could have went to college, but my grandparents, that's who raised me. I hear, yeah, it's not a measure of person at all. No, it's really not. So yeah, whatever. So yeah, I had a science scholarship to the University of Wisconsin, but it only paid for so much. Wasn't a full one, and I didn't want to get loans out and stuff because my grandparents were older and stuff. So I just didn't. I decided not to go, and then I decided I'll just start a business. That was it. That was as far as it went. I almost went to the Cordon Bleu, but I decided to get against that. It wasn't that like I loved the cooking and stuff, but I just didn't want to. Once you learn how much it takes to run a restaurant, I didn't want to commit that much time to it. I knew you'd have to be there like all the time. I went to college, and by the time I graduated, I felt like who you knew all over again as far as jobs go. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, I think that's a big part of college. You want to like make connections there with people, especially in what you're going to go into. So, yeah. But I've done a few taught a few classes in.
Why have you come here?
I taught one in Freeport,
How
Highland.
can we hunt in ice storms?
Let's see what we got here. So, yeah, sounds weird, but rent out the space and somebody rented out the space and bought it for us, and then we did on Native Americans in the area, Sauk and all those tribes, Native American spirituality, and then taught some ghost hunting courses and stuff. But that's all over. That's in the past. I don't do any of that anymore. But that's the only time I went to college was to teach a class. Done some writing. I've published some stuff, so I've had a few poems published in magazines and books. Directed and produced plays. Love doing that. But COVID hit, so we kind of shut that down. I would love to teach. I haven't done that yet at a college. Is like a game design course. I would love to do that. But yeah, like a decade ago, we got into paranormal stuff. Before that, we got into Native American stuff with, which I was doing that when I was in high school. Yeah, that would be awesome. Love to do that. Which, I'm not a big name in the board game industry, but I'm known about, so that's kind of fun, especially in the area. But most of it's up in Madison and stuff, so. There are some on the outskirts of Chicago. Highland does a lifelong learning program now. People teach topics that they're interested in. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. What pre-COVID did. Not sure if they still do. Yeah. No, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm Jim Yeager. We became real good friends doing the play stuff. I mean, he's not a professor. I mean, he is, but he doesn't like to be called professor. Jim Yeager up in Highland. I think he does arts and cinema. So he's a really cool guy to know. We go to his house and stuff. Okay, I recognize the name. Yeah. Not sure I met him. Yeah, he's a big guy, and he tried out for. So what ended up happening was, me and Jason have done lights and sets and sound for quite a few plays in Peck. Hey, what's up, Admiral? Poteen, my brother, what's up? Not much. I decided to move my stream, and I'm glad I did. It was pretty good. I was gonna not stream at all this week, but I was like, you know what? 1, 2, 3, take off. So I was like, I gotta just do it. But I'm good. Me and Gamer Night are talking about stuff we've done. What is this? Okay, I gotta go back here. I don't even know what I'm doing. Yeah, yesterday I didn't even get on Twitch on anybody's stuff. I just took a night and just messed around with the kids and stuff. Trying to get out of a little funk. I see you're still in front of her. Hope you brought a coat. You know what? Yeah, I just started. But yeah, by now because so I leveled this warden up when I was when it was like VIP extra experience. Oh, I better not. Weekend. So he like leveled so quickly. I'm normally in Aragon by now, or Air Region, but I'm not with this guy, so I should be out here soon though. I have this series of quests. Let's see what the quests we got here. Let's go burn some tents. I see it. Yeah, so he's actually like out of his depth. Like I'm not like out of level, but normally so we'll see. I should get like an indication if somebody wants to talk about rotations. You know what? I just need to get through the week and then Saturday have some whiskey. Now I should be on again Saturday. It is scheduled at 11 Central, but I think I'm gonna put all our jobs on tomorrow, and we're gonna clean Culver's in Winnebago tomorrow night, and then I should have all of Saturday available, and I'm gonna start streaming with Remembrance a little sooner, hopefully 9. So we'll see. But yeah, yesterday I was doing some videos. Clean culverts. No, that would be... I don't even know what you would pay for. No, Culver's is local, like Wisconsin, Northern Illinois. Like, even it's down in Central Illinois now. Restaurant. They do like butter burgers. That's really what they're famous for, I guess. So I own a carpet cleaning company. I co-own, technically it's a family business. Me, my uncle, my aunt, my wife just joined the business this year. Because she's now been, she quit her job at the hospital 2 years ago. And we like it makes it easier on our accountant and our business if when our partnership people join in the beginning of a year. So we didn't do it last year and we did it this year. So now it's a 4-person. So instead of owning 33%, me and my wife own 50% of the business now. You know what? That's funny. Admiral says I've seen carpet cleaning vids. Yeah, we have a YouTube video of how we clean our. We use VLM, which is very low moisture system. It's all enzyme based, so it has living enzymes that go and break it down biological matter. Yeah. So yeah, I mean carpet, especially restaurant carpet, totally gross. A lot of grease. So we hadn't really been doing it. We've been doing a lot of residential, and just in the last few years, we've now gotten quite a few restaurants. So it's just a 4-person operation, family owned. And we had to, a couple years ago, hit the books again and try to find an enzymes that were good for dirt and grime. Really go after the greasy carpet stuff, which we've done. And we have our own solution we make, which is mostly water, but it's basically the ash that's left over from burning a plant. I'm lagging all over the place. So it's all safe. It's basically like gut enzymes, like the enzymes that are in your stomach. But yes, it is very satisfying. We've been doing it for 15 years together, the business. And yeah, for OCD and stuff, oh, I love cleaning dirty carpet. But lately we've been cleaning a lot of clean carpet, which is, it's okay, but you can't like take photos of it and put it on the website. But yeah, it definitely, like, I've not been bored of it for 15 years, which is weird because I will quit a job if I'm bored. But yeah, we just use the bonnet. We don't get it real wet. Need a tent. Was there a tent over here? It's a captain. Oh, okay. The most fragile carpet I've ever cleaned. I mean, technically, most carpet's not really fragile. There's like degrees of carpet. So you can have like a burlap. Oh, the most expensive, it makes it easier. Okay, I see what you're saying. So the more expensive it is, the most expensive carpet I've ever cleaned is probably a wool Berber carpet. So carpets come in synthetic material or natural fibers, which is like wool, and then synthetic, which is like rayon. So the thing is about synthetic is it's kind of like a plasticky, so it does really good on stains, but it doesn't do so good on wear and tear. And wool stuff or natural fibers are the opposite. It's like your hair. Wonderful on wear and tear, just regular, but not so good on stains because it's a natural fiber. It dies just like your hair would die. And then Berber is technically a weave from the Berber tribe. So it's just the way it's woven together. And then most carpets are a blend of both natural and synthetic fibers. So when it's mixed together with the Berber and the wool, it gets the quality of both. And there was a lady who she didn't even know what she had. she has a Berber weave that's all wool throughout her whole house. And how you can tell if it's wool too is it'll kind of smell like an animal if you get it a little wet. So that gets the trafficking of that. So that's probably the most expensive. In fact, we didn't even know it. We had heard that people had done it, but we didn't even know it existed. And we definitely didn't think it would be local. We'd see one locally. But those rugs, man, God, what are those rugs? I've cleaned some Persian rugs. We've cleaned some Persian rugs. But Persian rugs, hey, what's up, Sagarath? Persian rugs, okay, so they're not really supposed to be on the floor. Persian rugs are more like a tapestry. They're supposed to be up on the wall. You're not really supposed to have them on the floor. But some people do put area rug Persians on the floor, and you shouldn't do that. Oops, be right back. Can't hear you right now. Yeah, well, here's the thing, as a carpet cleaner, I love animals and kids. Those keep us in business. But we also do clean air ducts, dryer lines, and hardwood floor. We do strip and wax too, which we didn't used to do a lot of those, but as our business grew, we kind of grew into it. But we're about done with that. A couple years ago, we just bought our strip and wax machine. I like doing it all. Strip and wax is really fun. It looks so dull, and then it looks so awesome. But yeah, probably the most expensive was that. It's pure white Berber weave with a wool. But carpet, I mean, all carpet, basically what you're looking for is, some of the best carpet is the stuff that was made in the 70s. Because it's got so many different fibers. And at the time, they were just trying to make like the best carpet. So there wasn't like grades of carpet. So you get like a really good carpet for really cheap because they were just making the best at the time. Now, carpet's at like a tier system. So like in order to get carpet like you did in the 70s, the same kind of quality, I mean, you're looking crazy amounts. Probably hundreds per square foot. Okay, but what's up? Sorry, we're just talking about carpet because we're talking about something, and then I was gonna go clean a restaurant tomorrow and stream Saturday with Remembrance, and then we got to talking about my business, and he asked what was the most expensive carpet I've cleaned, because fragile, an old wool carpet is fragile. I've even cleaned kind of like a burlap carpet. And that doesn't have anything to do with it. I like carpet. Well, I clean carpet for a living. Been doing it for about 15 years. I co-own a business with my partners who are my uncle and aunt, and my wife just joined the business this year. So we've seen everything now. But yes, I'm also a fan of carpet. We clean hardwood, refurbish hardwood. We don't refinish it because we did that a couple times, and I hate it. So we just let somebody else do that. We do strip and wax, and we clean air ducts and dryer line systems. That's it. That's what Bowen's Carpet Dry does. I know, real crafty name, right? Poteen Oboen. I probably shouldn't put my real last name on stuff, but right? I guess I'm an egomaniac about it. What does everybody else do for a living? Transport of people, like an Uber or like a bus driver. Before my last static break, I was a molecular biologist. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Buses and vans. Ah, nice. I did used to run a restaurant, a local pizzeria. Then I quit that, and then I decided to start my own business. Molecular biology. See, I almost. It's weird. I did get a scholarship to the University of Wisconsin for the science department when I got out of high school, but I never finished a graduate degree. Just undergrad. But I was raised with my grandparents and stuff, and they'd already had 5 kids, and I was the first grandson of the oldest daughter. So my mom and them wasn't ready to have kids, so I stayed with my grandparents, and I was raised by them. But they didn't have a ton of money, so I decided to opt out of college for that reason. I just didn't want to take all the loans out and stuff so early. That was the only reason, and that was just a personal choice. It wasn't like, oh, I'm smart or shit, but it was just, that was it. And they were getting older, and I didn't want to leave because I was the last. Because I think I was 20 Badgers. I played against them for intramural rugby. Holy shit. You played rugby? That's pretty good. Yeah, rugby I know is pretty big down in DeKalb. Oh, Sargrath, he's smart. Oh, you went to Marquette. Okay. Yeah, that's in there. That makes sense. So where are you? You from Wisconsin?
Greetings, Eteleviras. They must speak Eteleviras.
Because I go up to Madison for board game stuff. Well, I used to. After, COVID hit. I haven't done much.
You will find little trust here, Eteleviras.
Well, you would not have seen me in any sports in college. I played basketball in high school, but played point guard because I'm very small. Everybody else in my family 6 foot taller. Not me.
You, Eteleviras.
No, I'm from Hawaii. My dad's family is rooted in Elgin. So my great grandfather. Gotcha. My people are from Bloomington and Champaign. I was born in Michigan, however, in Adrian, which is like, not close to anything. My great grandfather went to Marquette for medical school way back in the day. Gotcha. So kind of like not grandfathered in, but I got you. An alumni. Yeah, because I live in northern Illinois, like right next to Rockford. I've been to Elgin a few times. Been to the boat a few times when used to run the pizza place. I don't like gambling personally. I got really good at poker, which I think everybody did when it became real popular. So I played in some you know, in restaurants in Rockford and stuff when they were closed. Illegal gambling, I guess you would call it. Me and a buddy, we learned how to play poker, and you know, like Daniel Negreanu was one of our favorites. He had books out and stuff, so we just learned that. My buddy still plays poker for a living. Yeah, I played a bit, but I'm not good at it. I didn't think I had my chips anymore. Yeah, so we did a lot of that underground stuff. And my buddy was really good. Like, you know, you would know the percentages of when stuff come out and stuff. Like, we'd read some books. It started off with, like, Idiot's Guide to Poker, and then we ended up reading a ton of stuff. My great uncle was really good. He was always glad to take our money. Yeah. I never played with family, because for me and him, it was like, you know, this is gonna happen. Like, we're gonna make some money, and then usually it would be me and him at the end of the table, at the end of the night, and then we would just split the pot. But we wouldn't tell anybody that, because that pissed. Because gambling people are very serious. I am not serious about anything, like, ever. I don't know if that's the Irish roots in me, but I think everything's funny. But there's nothing worse than taking a few, you know, $100, sometimes $1,000 from somebody. So you do not want to be laughing and shit then, because that would be... And you always got to give them a chance to make their money back. But I'm a pretty conservative player. So I guess I've been considered, what would they say, tight? I'm a tight player. I only played if I knew I could win and stuff. I mean, I would always switch it up, because you got to switch up hands to keep people guessing. But for the most part, and he still does. He still plays online and at tables. And that's all he does. He doesn't work. He just plays poker for money.
Why have you come here?
I don't want that. Oh, defeat. Okay, I see. I don't know. I found it boring after a while. It just wasn't as fun. Hard hit, what's up? We're just talking about our day jobs. And then we got talking about young days of playing poker. I'm excellent. How are you? Hey! That's very nice, Sucker. You don't have to do that. That's very sweet. I don't know. I'm generally kind of like a jovial guy. It's probably because I'm fat, like Santa Claus. But I don't know. I mean, everybody gets their slumps. You know, I battled depression when I was younger and stuff, and you know, so I get it. I get what it's like to not always be joyful. Just doing runs, so may not be real talkative. Just running around in everybody's chat. I know sometimes you catch me in other people's chat hard hit. So I get it, and I don't know. Sometimes you fall out of love with life, and you have to learn how to do it again. And so I try to. I know sometimes people don't know what it means to you if they say nice words and stuff to you, because the world can be kind of cruel sometimes. So I don't know. I just try to be. I know people have done stuff that didn't know it affected you and made you feel good. So I try to do that. But like I said, my grandma's been sick, so it's been rough. That's why I took yesterday off. Just kind of gather myself and get myself in a better headset. And my niece wasn't feeling very good, so I wanted to play some Fortnite with her yesterday. So it really was just mentally exhausted a bit. But luckily I have a wonderful wife, and she talked me into talking about getting help from my doctor and stuff, and found medicines that work, and it's been really nice. Because you know, guys, we don't want to talk about that stuff. Not that I'm like a manly man in any way. I'm like an artsy guy. I'm like, oh, let's make a play. I have published poetry, like, you know, like I'm not a manly man. I mean, we were raised hunting and stuff. I still don't have my antipsychotics. The doctor said they'll call it in today. Glad to hear you're doing better. Yeah, I definitely am. Been, I think, 2 years now. Which, it was never like all the time. It was just, they called it, I'd get into a funk. So, I get it. And that, I mean, I get that. Antipsychotics, anxiety. I've had bad anxiety attacks. So I get it. I get it. And it's not always easy talking about mental health because, like I said, I was raised by my grandparents, so that's an older generation. And, you know, they didn't talk about stuff like that. And it just was not talked about. So, you know, it was hard to know you needed help and stuff. But, like I said, I'm glad my wife and my family talked me into it. So, yeah, if you need help and stuff, there's no reason. Yeah, I think, I mean, Admiral, we chat in whispers. I guess that's what they're called here. I want to call them like tells or something, or messenger, but they're called whispers on Twitch. Is that right? That's so provocative. Like whisper me. That's weird, right? I'm not a whispering person. I don't know if I've ever been caught whispering anything. Even under my breath. Like, I'm just not good at it. I'm too loud. I'm too Irish. I'm too loud. Because that's the thing with I don't know, my family, because I'm close to my aunt and uncle. Real close. So we do a lot of stuff together. And it's a big family. I have 3 kids. They have 3 kids. So, I mean, it's a big, loud Irish family when we get together. Which is not every night, but almost every night. And that's funny because me and my uncle, we live in a house together. We bought a house together, a big house, because we lived apart. We started the business. We lived apart. And then me and him were calling each other like every night, like high school girls. So then we just decided, hey, we should just get a big house together. And then we moved in, and we took my grandmother with me, so she lives with us, and she lives like half the house is hers. But we just paid off our house actually this month. Well, last month, December. So we're all in the clear now. And I think that it took like 9 years for us. Well, thank you. Yeah. So we live in like a big herd. Yeah, I think we owed like $12,000. We just paid it off. It really is. Yeah, it really is. So he said, congrats. And then such a huge relief. I bet it really is. Like the monthly bills are like cut way down, which is huge. And it's another thing you don't have to really worry about, later. But I mean, like I said, we own a business and stuff, so that really helps. And not everybody is fortunate to have that kind of, I don't think we worked harder than anybody else, because you get lucky sometimes too. But we're just too dumb to quit. That's honestly it. That's the secret. So it's like any of that stuff is just never quit doing your thing. Because I think like the average business is like 2 years. Because it is hard. It is hard. The first 2 years are ridiculous. Like I remember being depressed. I remember my girlfriend at the time, who's my wife now. I was like, if you want to go find somebody who's going to provide better, I don't blame you. But she stayed. So yeah, it is. The first 2 years were a bit like you felt like because you were always working, making money, and then you felt like you couldn't even provide for yourself or your family. It was awful. But luckily, me and my uncle never hit a slump at the same time, so that really helped. But no, not easy. Did I get something new? No. That would be Irish American in you. Never give up, work through it. Yeah, I mean, that's part of it is, oh, am I going somewhere? I'm going somewhere, right? What is this? Where's this guy at? Oh, he's underneath that. I suck at this. All right, you know what? I'm just right back there. Yeah, what is it? If you had no... Because that's Irish luck. Because the thing is about the Irish luck, they think like, oh, it's like lucky. No, no, no. It's how Irish look at things. We're not lucky. Just when bad things happen, we always think worse could have happened. so it's like, ooh, that's lucky. And just awful things happen all the time. So it's like a parody. And then the biggest thing about Irish is the Irish longing for something that doesn't exist. That's a big thing you got to kind of get over. We got to go talk to this guy. All right, where's this missing? Oh yeah, he's up on the... I remember now, but I'm dumb. But yeah, my grandparents and stuff, they didn't leave a lot. They had 5 kids. I was like their 6th kid they raised, so there wasn't a lot left. So the youngest, their youngest son and me are only like 11 years apart, and we just became like best friends, soulmates. So we've always done stuff together, and then we decided to start a business together because we're dumb. And I just said it. I was like, yeah, I had nothing else to do. And then we started cleaning carpets. So he taught me everything. He taught me how to run businesses and stuff, and that was it. Now we do a bunch of other stuff. We've done plays. I've been poetry that's published. A board game design. So it's been fun. I've already done more in my life than I ever thought I would. So it's been pretty awesome. Yeah, I guess so. It's just, you know, life's short, so I don't know. I mean, I used to be afraid to do stuff, but we did a year. Okay, so what ended up happening was we did a year of yes, where whatever happened, we just said yes to it. And that's how we got into plays and all this other stuff. So we just said yes to everything for a year. And then afterwards, we did a year of no, where the stuff we didn't like or didn't want to do, we just said no to it. But it wasn't like we said no to everything. We just said no to stuff. Like after the year of yes, you learned so much about yourself that you knew there was stuff that you would just never do. And that really is what kind of set us on our way. And the business wasn't always great, and we were always blaming somebody else or something else. And then eventually we moved to Alabama, and then we came back to Illinois, and that was when we learned the biggest lesson that I've ever learned was take everything and put that responsibility on yourself. That was it. Because before you could always like blame stuff on other people, but if something's not happening, it's just maybe you don't want to do it, which is fine, just don't do it. But you should do something you enjoy, and you have to take full responsibility for things that happen. And that doesn't mean like you control the events that happen, but you control how you react to it, and you control what you're going to do because you learned something from it. Even if it's something terrible, you take full responsibility for it and own up to it, and just take whatever that is and change it, or manipulate it, whatever you need to do to make that event better the next time it happens. Because that was our thing with restaurants. We couldn't get restaurants clean, and we were getting them, so we were like, well, we got to hit the books again, and we got to come up with a better solution. So now we have a little solution we use for just for grease and stuff in restaurants. It's all enzyme based. It's safe. We've never had anybody have allergic reaction to our stuff because it's mostly just water and like gut enzymes, or it's the stuff that breaks down food or biological stuff. So that was the biggest lesson we learned was stop blaming other people. Because you thought you just like start your business and people just show up, and that's not how it is. You got to work. Like you have to go flyer in. Like I remember we had to flyer houses, cities next to us. That was so terrifying. Because what if they caught you at the door? You'd have to talk to them. But then you don't want to talk to people because that's soliciting technically. Because what we were doing was hand billing. So yeah, it's crazy. But once you break that first little bubble, then you do whatever you want after that. Anything you enjoy. Like, I enjoy streaming. I enjoy talking to people. I think it's awesome. Especially since we don't really leave the house all that much because of COVID. Ah, yeah. For proteins, yeah. Poteen, for proteins, I don't know what breaks down grease, though. Lipsis of some sort. But we mix a little bit of everything in it. And then we also use like a surfactant, because that's a repeller. So we break it down real small, and then we get it above the fibers.
May I be of help to you? Will you hear my words?
Oh, search for evidence of the jewel of the eye. Sorry, that guy, that's back here, right? Oh my word. Sorry guys, don't give me secret from my way though. Well, yeah, I mean, the thing is, I'm not a big intellectual property guy, which is weird because I do board games and I write. Like, you think I'd be big in intellectual properties, but I'm not, because I don't know if any idea is original idea. So like, throw a little turpentine, some gasoline, beta strip, good to go. We did have to do oh, and Coke, yeah, you need, of course, that's the magic. That's when it's the explosion that helps clean the carpet. You just got to blow it out of the carpet on them bubbles. Hilarious. So yeah, I mean, it's just gut enzymes. So it's basically like we use the white ash that's left over after burning plants. But yeah, I mean, it sounds weird. I've never been in. I think I looked into it, intellectual properties and stuff. And I mean, technically, all my stuff is on websites and stuff. And holy shit, that guy's gonna kill me. Look at that. Look at that guy. Oh, get away from me. That dude's gonna mess me up. So, yeah. So, even poetry and stuff. I mean, you know, everybody uses stuff from each other. I mean, if it's like straight out copywriting, that's different. You know, like if you're taking somebody else's work and saying that's yours, that's a whole nother legal battle. But, like, you know, intellectual property to me is kind of ridiculous. It kind of closes down creativity. And if something you write or something you do inspires another person, then that's fine. I mean, as long as it's not directly the thing, I don't see the big deal. But we're also like, I don't know. Like when we started the business stuff to help people, we used to have a name your price option for people who maybe didn't have as much money and stuff, or wanted to test us out. So I don't know. Our prices, even now, our prices are kind of below everybody else, but Our overhead's not that bad, so you don't really have to do that. I know it seems ridiculous. We're on a load show stream talking about chemicals. We probably shouldn't, right? But we've had people ask us what do we do and all our stuff, and we've given them everything because it's hard to get going, you know. Either people, they are go-getters or they're not. It seems weird. And, you know, competitiveness creates better people. Plus, I'm not a competitive person. Like, I'm always rooting for people. Like, I love to watch people succeed because most people are doing what they love anyway. So you should root for somebody if they're doing something they enjoy. You shouldn't be jealous of them. Like, I know Solo Phenom, I was so excited that he was getting his affiliate. That's so cool. A lot of Lotro people. Who's the one? There was somebody we were streaming at the same time and stuff, and it was so much fun. They got affiliate before me because they're better than me. So I was so excited though for it because we became good friends. He hasn't streamed in a while though. I'm still Facebook friends with him, which I don't really become Facebook friends with everybody because I'm like, I can be annoying. Like, I'm a business owner, but I'm very like democratic socialist. Like, I think everybody has a right to live happily and have money. Like, it just doesn't seem, just because I had to like work and like flyer and stuff doesn't mean other people don't just deserve a living wage. So not everybody wants to be my friend for that. Facebook friends anyway. I know that's a bad business owner, right? Should be a greedy corporate. Be a greedy corporation. I just think that's bad for everybody. There's more than enough for everybody. But some people just want everything. Doesn't make sense to me. We always say, because people are like, oh, you're so cheap. And it's like, we're just trying to make a living, not a killing. I think a lot of people like to take advantage of situations and stuff. That explains why he doesn't have a monopoly. Ah, JP Morgan mustache, yeah. Oh, and you don't, you know, everybody's like to be like have business and stuff and be good at it. Like, you have to be like smart or brilliant. No, honestly, just you don't ever give up, and at some point, something will kind of like give.
Oh dear.
Like, as you're just around that kind of like carpet cleaning and stuff all the time, at some point, like, you just become like full of it. Like, it becomes, and then it kind of spills over, if that makes sense. I don't know. That's awful. I should not write self-help books. Oh man. Like, if you do something long enough, people just know about you. Like, that's really the secret of business. It's just don't stop and annoy people. I guess that would be my secret. Because if you love doing something, eventually stuff will happen for you. But it's not like you did something brilliant. Because like the first couple years, you know, we were like, oh, we have all these clever little ideas, and like none of them worked. That's right. It's funny to like me and my uncle if you knew us in the beginning, because you know, you were like, oh, I've read all the books and all that stuff. Just how Felix Ebix got famous from playing Minecraft hardcore for 5 years straight before dying. Oh my word. Yeah, it really is just time in, because we had another guy who was when we were first doing the business, and he you know, like where construction sites are for skyscrapers and stuff, he did the fencing so that people couldn't come in and out of the places, you know, where they were doing construction. And he was buying because we have these like nice little lake communities, these gated communities, and he bought a house out there, and we were like, "What's the secret?" You know, because it's like his third house. We're like, "What's the secret to business?" That's another thing too. We talk like all the time. That must be the Irish in us. Like we'll talk to anybody. It doesn't matter. And we don't talk like shallow things. We like get to know you. And he said it's time. It's just 15, 20 years. That's the secret to business. And I was like, yeah. And then about a year, I mean, we'd always made a living, but then the last 4 or 5 years, it kind of exploded on us. And then the last like really 3 years, it really exploded on us. So that's the secret. Find something you love and want to do, and don't stop doing it. And eventually you make a living out of it. That's my secret. That's a shitty secret. It's not a good secret at all. And if you don't like doing something, just stop that. That doesn't make any sense. I make myself laugh. I'm like an awful comedian. He can be found. There we go. Am I going to get evidence of this jewel or what? Just as well as anything else out there. That's true. That's true. I write poetry. I would not be writing many self-help books. They'll be like, what's your advice? And I'm like, just say to yourself, 1, 2, 3, and just do the thing. That's it. That's my secret. Don't think about it, because your mind always has a tendency to overthink. Just say 1, 2, 3, and do the thing you were thinking about doing. That's it. That's the secret. No, because we did like all the websites, all the books for business. Whoa. And it sucked. It just, nothing worked. None of our clever little business stuff worked. And then we just started taking ownership of our own business and making our own solution. We even revamped our own machines. That was it. That was the secret. And always innovate. Anything else out there? Yeah. What's that one? How to influence friends. Oh, what is that? It's Hill. Hill was his name. And that was like the book. It's basically just manipulating people. That was it. I can't remember the name. I want to say Jonah, but that is not right. I thought I had it. Noah? No, that's not right. Napoleon Hill. Look at that. Look at that. This brain can focus sometimes. That was it. But me and my uncle, we're ridiculous. Like, we'll be in the next room, like, cleaning carpet and just laughing our asses off about something. We're always talking. So it's really fun. I have a fun time. I've been doing it 15 years. Get an EIN number. That's the secret to a business. And a good tax person. Look at that. He's an honorary ranger, but he's a real... Oh, he's a hunter. See, so that does work. That does work. Me and him are the same level. We're the same height. We gotta go... Hey, I gotta go get a jewel. See you, bro. See you, bruv. So you drive, do you drive? Oh, all you need is an expensive lawyer, an expensive tax man. And you do fine, that's true. Oh, the taxes, that's pretty huge. Because, like, we first did, like, throw in a union plumber, you would take over the world. I don't have any union plumbers in the family. We do have some union pipe fitters. I'm a big union fan too. That was like our thing when we first started business. We think, well, we'll go and like get a union job for a couple years, and then that'll be our retirement. Because they like take out your best 5-10 years or something for retirement. I think it's 5. So that was one of our strategies. So you do buses and van. Do you like do transportation for a business? For the town? Town seems good, right? That seems like it'd be kind of fun, though. I love people. Like, I love talking to people and stuff, so... So, like, I think, like, a bus driver, I would be... Like a public transportation? Oh. I'd be fucking good at that. That'd be awful, though, because, like, people couldn't get on, and I'd, like, pay their... I know me. I know me. That's another thing, too. Know your weaknesses. Like, I'm weak for people, so, like... You know, I'm like, oh, it's okay, get on the bus for free. We transport poor, sick, elderly, handicapped children to appointments they normally would never be able to. Oh, that is nice. See, we do, we clean for an office that does work placement for disability people, so like, you know, blind people and stuff like that, which is cool because the people who work there, they are too, they're blind, deaf, stuff like that, and so they're actually placing work placement for these people. It's very cool. They're very awesome people. We've cleaned for them for years, which I didn't even know that stuff kind of existed, which was kind of cool. But I love that, doing appointments. That is fantastic. Because some people, they don't have the support system for it. And that's another thing, too. I mean, we were lucky. That's another thing, too, is you just get lucky, too. Like, you think you're a brilliant businessman, but the truth is, you just don't give up until the luck breaks, I guess. There you go. But it's nothing you do. Like, none of our clever stuff worked in the beginning. But yeah, some people, that's what people got to realize too, are at a disadvantage and stuff, and it's nothing they've done. But I think that's awesome. Yeah, I got to do something with heart. I feel that. Like we've cleaned for people who their parents are going through cancer treatment and stuff, and we become like family friends with these people who like we send Christmas cards to each other and stuff, and that's just through the business. Just because their father was dying of cancer, and we went in there and helped them with cleaning and getting things set up. So, you know, such a bleeding heart. But yeah, I mean, you know, you don't realize you have privilege. That's kind of the thing about having it. How long have you been doing that? Seven years now. What got you into it? Sorry, I love that stuff. Like I can only live my story, but I love to hear other people's story, like how they met their wives or their spouses. It doesn't have to be anything spectacular either. I'm gonna get attacked by something. No, I'm good. Ow. I hit my funny bone. Shit's not funny. So how we got started in the business was oh, here we go. Okay. My mother used the service my whole life. I took care of her when she became ill. When she died, I had nothing. And a week before losing the house, they hired me, and I fell in love with the job and people we take. Oh, that's amazing. That is pretty cool. See, ours was nothing spectacular. My grandfather was an engineer, so we moved all over the place. And then towards the end of his parents' life, he wanted to move someplace closer, which near Bloomington, and we ended up moving to a little town just west of Rockford. And then being here, so as an engineer, he was working long hours, working all the time, and he never was really home. And back then he was older, so he didn't really do like now you can like take your kids out and stuff. And like be a father, it sounds weird, but there was stuff like it was old school, but it was a great provider. Engineering made good money, but they weren't savers or nothing, so they didn't save anything. So I always lived with him, and then at the end, right before he could retire from his engineering job, they fired him so that he couldn't get full benefits and full retirement. Because that was the thing you did in the early 2000s. So in order to get insurance for his health and stuff, he started working up at a gas station locally. And this was a grumpy old man. He never talked. Just kind of always like scowling. And when he started working up at the gas station, which was making a whole lot less, but just enough just to make the insurance for health and stuff, was when I saw him kind of like come alive. He could watch Cubs games every day, which he couldn't do before. Watch football every Sunday and stuff. So he suddenly passed away, and I was still at home, but I was about to leave, so I decided to stay home with my grandmother, which at 19, 20, that's a lot of responsibility for a young person, and I really couldn't handle it. So I asked my aunt and uncle, who had just kind of started their life, if they would come and help me. They said they would, and then we started taking care of my grandmother together. But we were still in her. She only rented a house, and so when we moved in together, we decided, well, we should do something. So we all had separate jobs. He was working somewhere else. I was working up at the pizza place and stuff. And then they opened another place, and I thought I was going to run it, but he gave it to his cousin. So I was like, well, I'm not doing that anymore because I want to run businesses and stuff. And me and my uncle, we decided to start a carpet cleaning business ourselves. And the reason we did is we knew he just had a baby. He had a baby 6 days before his father passed away, or 14 days before his father passed away. So that was really a lot for him. That messed him up. And then I was still young. I hadn't met anybody or nothing. So I was like, yeah, we'll start a business. And the reason we decided to do it is when he was older, when my grandfather was young, he never really spent time with kids or any of that stuff, but he loved it at the end of his life. And we just wish that he had, you know, known our kids and stuff. Oh, I'm lagging real bad. So we decided to start the business so that we could spend time with our kids, like he didn't get to. That was really it. That was why we decided to do it. And we still work. We work fewer hours than most people, and we spend most of our time at home with our children. But the nice thing that's really let us do is we've gotten to take care of my grandmother. Even when we bought a new house, we asked her if she wanted to come with us. And that's what we do. We take care of each other. I felt like I went the long way about that. Anyhow, he made a lot less money at the gas station, but was happier. And that's what we wanted to capture. That was the only reason we started our business, honestly, is because of that. Because not all businesses are good to work for, but some are. And like I said, our business has given us a bunch of opportunities to do amazing things and to buy, buy our own house and stuff. Because we used to live with her, and then we moved to Alabama. When we came back, we split up. I lived with my in-laws. My uncle lived with his in-laws. You take care of each other, even if it costs you a little. Yeah, absolutely. And the truth is, though, it really hasn't. Because living together, all our resources are put together. The thing you do got to learn with living with so many people is communication. Any kind of misinformation or something can really mess up things. So we communicate really well, which was not easy in the beginning. But yeah, we take care of my grandmother, even though she's been sick now. But my wife and them have stepped up. It's been awesome. So you can find somebody you don't hate. You can live with them. That's my wife. I think she gave me a look, but she's always given me a look. That is another thing, though. Going through COVID's been nice. Oh my God, I got something. That even though we're quarantined, well, I guess we're not quarantined. It's like we don't go out ever. Like we don't eat out or nothing. Is having such a big family together. You're never bored. She just gave me a smirk. She's a little bit more serious than I am. I don't know if I'll ever take anything serious. I'm awful at it. Like, I crack jokes when I shouldn't. I got some Lotro. I haven't even, I haven't looked at my Lotro points in forever. I try not to call them turbine points because they're. Admiral, did you see what they're going to do with the new update? They were going to add the Ember of Enchantments and stuff. But they've now put that on hold. Admiral says, I'm just waiting for her to burst in. It says, oh, let me tell you something about Poteen. There's no way she'd do that in a stream. She's so shy. And I love messing with her. I probably shouldn't. I'm not sure. I haven't looked up the updates in those. Yeah, apparently they were going to add some stuff, but then somebody said pay to win in like a YouTube channel. But then I was like, it's not really pay to win because there's not really a winning to Lotro. Like, like PvP and stuff, I get that there's a pay to win that. But like even like Fortnite, I get that. Like if you pay to win, but I mean you really don't. But with like tournaments and stuff, there could be a lot of money that gets thrown around. But in Lotro, I don't see like PvP's not serious. That's what I said. There's no way. Okay, Edward said there's no way to pay to win a PvE game. That's what I said. It's PvE oriented, so there's like, like I don't know the title of it. I'm sure it was just like clickbait. But anyhow, they've decided to put that stuff on hold right now. But yeah, I don't get it because you can still grind it. It's basically like grinding turbine points, but it's apparently the grind high end armor, or you can like pay for it just like you can turbine points. Not turbine. Fuck. Lotro points. I'm gonna get it. I'm so used to it. Plus, I don't know. Like that just runs off my tongue so good. I should stop that. But anyway, yeah, Lotro points. I thought the same thing. I mean, I'm not saying anybody. I get you're gonna make your YouTube videos and stuff, but I just don't see how it could ever be pay to win. I mean, you could say like it's subscriber based, maybe. Or it's, I don't know, what would money? But yeah, I mean, if you're raiding, I don't know. Oh no, you paid for magic weapons and armor. You'll be able to quest faster. Right? Yeah, I don't like who's watching that? Like, first of all, I know like big raid groups, they don't even stream raids because they don't want to give away, you know, the hardcore gamers. They don't want to give away their secrets to the raids, and it's like you should let everybody kind of know the secrets so then other people can raid with you. But even that, it's like you're making something competitive that really shouldn't be.
The ice and wind are worse than ever this season.
I think you should be more open. Because that's, I mean, sharing knowledge is that's like human, right? That's like basic human to share knowledge with people. But yeah, I only saw it like a few days ago, and then I just saw it today. Lotro on Twitter said that they're going to not to put it on hold, the update. I don't know. But I thought, I don't know. I think you and me are on the same page. It's funny. I try to talk with my hands. So I don't know. I don't get it myself. And I do VIP. But like, I don't mind. I mean, that's just personally. I don't mind throwing a little money at the business so that they can, you know, do the stuff they plan on doing update wise and stuff, and keep the game fresh and fun. Because this is not the game I played the first time. Okay, the second time I played it like immediately, and then we played it again, and then, oh no, Poteen, will they be able to farm those deeds faster and get Lotro points and get stuff they paid for anyway? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Ah, it's funny. I don't know. I mean, I guess. Because you don't have to pay, you know what I'm saying? Like you could just grind it out. So it's not like they're forcing you to pay. I haven't even looked at my Lotro store in like weeks. I have like nothing in there. Uh-oh, premium housing. I haven't seen the new housing either. There's supposed to be premium housing, right? That's the new thing. In place of mithril coins to purchase premium housing, bound at the counter, you can use premium housing the broker or premium housing for sale sign. You can't use both mithril coins and resident rights in the same premium housing purchase. So is premium housing like a new thing they're gonna do? Homestead Defender bundle. Oh, okay, so it's just like yard stuff for the house. Ooh, the canopy reflecting pool. That's fancy. We got some archways. That's nice. A trellis. Uh-oh. It would seem so. A bird bath. Sorry, that was Admiral. He said it seems so. Yeah. Responding to my Wow, this is like going on forever. Okay, let's see what's new to the store. Tracer. Now I just shit, a candy reflecting pool. Pay to win, no doubt. But that, if you look into the reflecting pool, it will tell you the secret to mobs. Valar. That is expensive. I don't even know. Like, if you just go up to level 130, like, do you... I don't know. Like, you'd have to read everything. It would take you forever to get ready for that. Because you'd be up at, like, a level you don't really know what you're doing. See, I don't have War of the Three Peaks. Oh, the Rohad. So, okay, so I see. They're getting ready for the housing stuff. That makes sense. What do we got? Limited time. Large... I'll say... Oh, I did learn... Okay, so who would level boost in this game? There's so much nuances to a class, and even like the places you'd be. I mean, I guess if you played the game all the way to 130 or 140, then it makes sense to like level up another guy. I guess there. I guess if you're a raider, I don't. Never mind. I've talked myself out of it. I just did it. Oh, let's see. Let's go to the beacon and see what the code is. Are you playing Lotro right now? Okay. Oh. Battle rest. All right. Congratulations, you level boost the final expansion, and now the only thing you have to do is make a new character and play the game anyway. Yeah. Okay, battle rest. So there's code. So every week there's codes. I'm sure you know that, right? I'm on Treebeard of the Wild and getting scared by wolves sneaking up on me. Okay. I'm gonna redeem a code. Okay, so it's I think this week it's battle rest. Uh-oh, there it is. And I got battle potions of restoration. In combat, cure potion wounds. Oh, okay, well, whatever. I love those coupons. I wish there was a way, like, I didn't have to manually put them in every week. And I don't know what day they drop. So I don't know anything. My armpit just itched. That's on stream. And it's going to be on YouTube forever. There it was. Look at that. I just saw it. Yes, I was around. He asked if I was around for the COVID code. Yeah, the one that gave all the expansion stuff away. I was. That was awesome. Yeah, from November, the end of November. What is this guy doing down here? Who are you? Why have I never seen this quest?
Will you stay a moment?
Oh, they're taking me to... Okay. That's the next place. That was awesome. Yeah, it really was. That was kind of neat to get it ready for Gundabad. To give it... You know? That showed they really care and used it, the marketing, but care doing it. Yeah, absolutely. Because that's... I mean, I get it. You have to make money. I get that. But I thought, yeah, like you said, it was an amazing way to do it. I agree with you 100%. All right, that's an upgrade, I think. Well, that's the thing too. Like even with businesses and stuff, you try to remain. Okay, we'll go here and here. Like that, like how we do it is. We don't get any money or any way to make a living if it wasn't for our customers. So you have to give back, you know, all the time. So we do a lot of community stuff like that, because Like you don't have. I think that's the thing some businesses forget is without your customers, you have no business. So it just makes sense to care about them immensely.
You are a stranger to the Louis Becky.
All right, this should go quick, right? I used up all my stuff. This is gonna go good though. Yeah, I mean it's the same thing. Like we have a membership for anybody who has our work done or wants us to have. If they give us their email and stuff, then we can mail them our specials like 3 or 4 times. Well, it's usually 4 or 5 times a week or a year. Membership specials, and they get 15% off just for signing up. And why we did that is we used to have to mail out cards and stuff, and when they give us emails, we just email them, and that saves us like 2-3 days of just licking envelopes and sending stuff out to people. So it makes it easier on us. Basically, we're capturing information.
Greetings, traveler. Stay a moment.
But they're getting a benefit from it. They get 50% off of every job, always. And it's just because we need their. If they give us the information, we can give out our marketing, our specials, 4 to 5 times a year. Makes it easier for us instead of spending 3 or 4 days making envelopes, licking envelopes, and mailing them all out. So it saves us money. So we give them money. By one complete home cleaning, get free floor waxing. Yes. Yeah, just like that. So it saves us money, saves us time, and we give them a deal. But like you said, it's, because the truth is we're just capturing information is all we're doing. But you get 15% off of every job for us to have your information. And then playing Lotro on streams is my unwind time. My unwind time usually throughout the week is I get to take my babies to bed. I love that. Yeah. Ah, nice. That was this information sold to a third party. Yeah, if it was like Facebook, you would know. I'd have a bigger house and I wouldn't be in my board game room in the corner streaming. I'd have running lights and all that stuff. Oh, I'd have a mobile or a stationary mic. Oh, and a green screen. Yeah. That's what I'd have. Selling third-party information. That's the key. Okay, I'm not even paying attention anymore. I have no idea what I'm doing. I feel like I should be doing quests. And you'd have Tebow making you custom music, stream music. Yes, absolutely. Oh, what is this? Is stuff up here. I like Tebow a lot. He's funny and enjoyable. Is this Elk? This Elk ain't even gonna tag me. I think you were were you streaming the day? I thought it came up, but I think I was at supper. I thought you did. Maybe yesterday. No, you didn't do yesterday because I didn't look at Twitch at all yesterday. Literally just finished watching his stream when you get to yours. Ah. Oh, was he doing music? Oh, he finished Helm's Deep today. Yeah, I was on Mage Centrons. I missed... Okay, so in the mornings, I usually do the Green-Eyed Gamer. I host her stream. I should just say there, just to be safe. I mean, I know, but just always, be courteous. So I did do that to host their stream, and then usually I get home in time, but we had quite a few apartments today. Like tomorrow, I probably won't make her stream either because we got a lot of jobs tomorrow. But I did get on Val's stream. I didn't even see Tebow. I was on Tebow's stream this weekend. And then Shoemade, I actually moderate his stream. Finished Helm's Deep. I wish I'd seen that. I have his notifications up though. Well, that's the thing too. Sometimes if more than one gets on at a time, it'll only show the front notification on my phone. I need to click it and then see all of them. Because if I don't check it when they get on, then it goes away. Or it's like underneath the other one, you know? But I've not seen the Helm's Deep gameplay. That'd be fun. But I thought I saw your name flash up when I was in supper or something. And then usually on the weekend later, I do mod for Shoemade. Yeah, I streamed the other day. See, I thought I saw your name. But it's not always calm in my house. Like, I got out of Mage's stream early because, you know, the kids. They lose their minds sometimes. And it isn't anything you can do to recover. So you're just like, I'm shutting everything down. Handle this. I mean, they're 1, 3, and 6, so. And then my uncle kids are 15, 13, and then 3, so. Those ones are fine. The older ones are fine. But the younger ones, they get to wrestling and stuff. Which I'm like, don't even do that. Because that's the thing about them little kids wrestling. Somebody always gets hurt every time. So it's like, just don't even do it. I thought you did. Well, at least I saw it, I think. And that's the thing. This last, like, 2 or 3 weeks have been so busy. I have not been able to get into people's streams for, like, the whole stream. Which I try to be in the streams. I used to stream and then play Lotro, but then I've been editing a lot of videos because me and my niece do the best duo ever assembled, and we play Fortnite, and this is only on YouTube. We don't Twitch. It's only YouTube videos of Fortnite, Rogue Company, Dauntless, and Paladins. Admiral says, bubble wrap around them till they can't move. With a bounce at each other. Yeah. Oh my god. Wow. Shit. If they're not bouncing off the walls. That's oh my word. Bouncing off of something all the time. And then some days are worse than others. You're just like, yeah. So I've just been editing videos and stuff. Putting music to it. Which is fun. Like, I started doing that because I wanted to do it for our board games. And I absolutely love editing videos and stuff, but I'm not going to sell anything right now until we can get back out. Because conventions and stuff, that's where it's at. Plus, I just miss conventions. Like, there's nothing better than being around a bunch of nerds who love board games. I mean, there are some, like, gatekeepers. Like, last time I went to, like, a mini hoopla, I wanted to play Camel Up, but, like, as I was wandering over there, because they have signs that say looking for player, and as I was wandering over there, they put it down. But there still wasn't 4 players, which I know is the max amount. But I was like, okay, that's fine. I don't know if do I look scruffy? I look dangerous? So anyway, I didn't get to play with those guys. I used to go to board game nights. What's this guy? Oh, yeah. I miss that a lot. But I can't do it anyway because I I don't really do it until the babies are older. Like, I did it for a little bit when Jessica was pregnant with Orla because the babies were older. So I'm glad I got into the streaming Lotro and stuff. I love Lotro anyway, but I have something to do since I can't do that stuff, and that's also why I only do it 2 days, which is why I shouldn't be missing like Wednesdays, because I want to do other stuff throughout the week once this COVID is over. See, I feel like if I go there, I can't come back yet. And I love people, so that's the hardest part. Oh, okay. Admiral says, I'm going to add +3 strength to my Blue Eyes White Dragon, but not combine it while my Wood Elf Archer. Then I put my dragon on defense position, put down Shiver Skies, give you terrain bonus. My Blue Eyes then get a free summon ability to the Summon Starship Enterprise. With the Starship Enterprise, I can teleport the Hulk Iron Man in my hand in my turn. Oh, my word. That was like you mixed... Oh, wait, I'm backwards. Look at that. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay. You got me turned around. Magic the Gathering with Blue Eyes. I think that's a Pokemon. I don't even know. And then you threw Star Trek in there, and then some Marvel characters. I'm awful at board games. That's the thing about it, because I'm always just watching them, like just watch the game mechanics. So like I lose like every game, but I love playing. I mean, I sometimes win, but I'm just too busy watching like how other people play their turn, because you can get so many ideas watching somebody play something. And I really love the family all together playing kind of a brain-burning board game. That was really why I started board games. It was actually Will Wheaton and tabletop. And I hated board games, but now I love tabletop games. But like, Monopoly, no offense. There's a place for Monopoly, but playing with all the rules sucks. They're better to house rule that. I did play a lot of Clue with the kids. Whatever you do, don't summon cat-made weeb Darth Vader. That's the only thing that can beat me. Well, I mean, so there are some games, yeah, that like chess, right? If somebody's really good, then other people can't beat them. I always like a little luck in my games because life's kind of like that. So there's always an element of luck so that a new player can play with somebody who's played the game a lot and really still get the same kind of enjoyment. And any broken mechanic that you make in a game, you always like, oh, that's fine. It won't. If a new player plays, they will always get that broken mechanic. So just get rid of it, because every time it'll just ruin their experience. That's what I've learned designing board games. Like, even if it's 100% of the time. Because, yeah, it's fun. And some people do take it really seriously. Like I said, I don't take nothing seriously. And then you have those people that spend hours just trying to break the game. You know what? We did have that with Poteen. Because we took it to a proto spiel to have players play it, and they were like, dude, I think we broke the game. And I was like, nah. I'm 100% confident in my math with what happened there. And it didn't. They thought they did, but they did not. Because in Poteen, the cards, there's a bad Evil Eye card.
You have come
And if that comes out, then you lose any of the cards that aren't special cards in the deck. They just get taken out of the game. So the deck shrinks and makes it harder. So, yeah, it's like, it's pretty high percentage. Like 30% of the time, something bad's going to happen to you. Kind of. I mean, it's a bad card that's going to come out. Like something you don't need or something that's got an effect on it. So, yeah, I remember thinking that. And I was nervous when they said it, too, because I was like, ooh, maybe they did. But I was like, I'm pretty sure my math holds up. But it was like the first time I really started getting into probabilities and stuff. So I was like, maybe. But no, it held up. I was lucky. I was lucky. I got to stop doing that. Look awful on stream when I stretch my back. But yeah. I love nothing though. I love nothing more than to break a mechanic in my game that I've designed, because if it's broken, then you can fix it, or you can just remove it, or you can add something. So having a broken game, there's nothing better, because it helps you fine tune the game itself. And that's just personally. Some people they take it really, really hard. But I love running into a problem designing games, because then you get to decide how it's going to be handled. And a lot of times, for me at least, the mechanic to fix it usually just goes right with the theme or something. But sometimes, you know, I don't know, because people are like, how do you prefer to, like the Mario RPG and SNES, the Mind Level Infiltrate Star Cheat. I know that. Hey, Shoemade! Look at this guy going 2 months. How you doing? We were just talking about it. I was talking about modding you in the weekends. And then me and Admiral basically been talking about, I don't know, everything? Is that not everything, but close to it? What am I doing? Okay. I gotta go back here. He got me all backwards at one time. Yeah, I am great. I love it. Oh, my word. I'm the worst kind of guy. I was thinking about that. If Admiral keeps staying in here any longer, he's going to become a mod. I don't know, though. It feels like he's going to abuse that kind of power. Just playing missions at the moment. You know what? I haven't done that yet in the game. I should. But I haven't. This guy and his freaking rattlesnake head. Let's see here. I try to, what is it? Switch, right? That's what I'm looking for. I'm in Wildwood. I think so is there he is. Okay, let's just make him a mod. There you go. I act like I was gonna not do it. Congratulations. Now you're a mod. I don't know what that does. I just give it away for free. You get that awesome sword. That's it. That's your power. I should just make everybody mods. It's just like have them not be able to do anything. Okay. I just threw. No problem. That's what you're supposed to do, right? I don't know. There's no rules. There's no rules here. No rules here. Oh, I guess you just do shout-outs to people like this, right? Hard hit. You just shouted out me on my own channel. I love it. Anyhow, mods, that's the stuff. That's the power you have now. And hard hit is the top mod. So no fucking around with him. He's the captain mod. All decisions go through him. He's like, nope. He's like, don't do that. All decisions come through me. Also, shoot me, what server are you on? I'm also, yeah. That'd be weird if you guys are like fighting next to each other. I'm gonna throw spears at this guy. No, we are equals. Yeah, that's true. Quick hollow. Oh man, I have to make. I have to make characters in Arkenstone so I can play with Remembrance Saturday, but I haven't even started doing that. One boss. Let's. Oh shit! Then you guys are in trouble if I'm the boss. I still haven't done missions. I'm awful at this game. Also, I'm bad at Twitch. Like, I get no work done. Like, I can't even grind out my... This guy and his dwarves. Admiral and his dwarves. Val made me play on Evernight. Well, her and Ed. Ah! See, I think we were gonna do Ed at one point, too. I'm gonna play with him. Hard hit. Are you the one who runs the Saturday Slayers? Could not remember that. I could remember that. My highest character is on Crick. My highest character is 53, and of course it's my beautiful. Oh, here we go. Hard hit, and he is not a fan of the elves. The highest character. By what are you using? It's that shit Gandalf's using all the time. The good stuff. Oh, hard hit. Yeah, are you the one who's running? You run the Slayer deeds for Green-Eyed? That seems right. On Saturdays. I can barely concentrate. I was thinking about... No, that's Trav. Okay. So that's him talking on Discord? Yeah, okay. I didn't know he has an accent. Doesn't he? Isn't it an accent, right? I don't know. I could just be getting into some fucking just garbage, like accidental racist shit, right? But no, I think he has, right? Like, is it British? I know who does have an accent. Shoemade. He has an Australian accent. I've heard it. I'm just standing here with a smile. Yeah, he's from across the pond. Yeah, that's what I thought. See, that wouldn't be racist, right? That would be countryist? Nationalist-ist? Is that right? That seems like a thing. Is this guy? Oh, I saw a shadow. I thought he was bigger than that. I thought he was taller. He's from across the pond. If I was born 200 years earlier, I would have been across the pond, and now I'm not. Now I'm across the pond the other way. I guess it depends on where you're standing. A Steve Irwin accent, a Melbourne accent, a Perth accent, or a Darwin or Aboriginal. I don't know a Shoemate here. Shoemate, are you here, sir? I don't pay attention. I didn't even know how many I was in here. Yeah, he's Aboriginal. No, he's not Aboriginal. I just thought about that. If you've seen his stream. Yeah, I'm watching. No, that's what he was saying. I said, I know somebody who's got an accent. You do. And then he put, I have a cam? Is that a Cambridge, right? Australian Cambridge. And I said, no, you have an accent. I said, I have no, because I've watched it on stream. No, a camera. What accent? Is it just Australian accent? Because he went through a list of. He went through a plethora of them. A Steve Irwin accent, which I don't think is an actual thing. I think that's just Steve Irwin's voice. A Melbourne, a Perth, a Darwin, or an Aboriginal, which I said you do not have an Aboriginal. I don't know what a Perth accent sounds like. I mean, I do understand that, like, different parts have different, like, dialects, right? Is Crocodile Dundee, is that an accent? Yeah, I covered my bases. I did all the major cities around them. That's true. I don't like the Croc Hunter as far as I know. A Tasmanian. That's true. That could be a Tasmanian talk. Yeah. What is his name? Paul Hogan? Is that right? It's not Hulk Hogan. That'd be awesome. Paul? Is that right? Paul Hogan? That's going way back. Like, probably before I'm born. No, it's just like a regular... Paul Hogan was Crocodile Dundee. Now, is that like... Okay. I know, he's just an actor. He's not really a Crocodile Hunter. But, is that like a big movie over in Australia? Because it's... I mean, at one time, it was huge over here in America. Like, I have a friend from, New South Wales, right? Yeah, it was at the time. Okay, cool. Okay, so I was going to read Admirals. That was Shoemate. I should say that. See, the reason I talk is stuff goes on YouTube. And if nobody knows who's talking, this could get crazy, right? Okay. Wales, who sounds way more Brit than Australian. And then I have a friend from Melbourne who sounds more like your default picture, the accent. I'm surprised I haven't even lost health. I am not paying attention. At all. Well, they used to say that when I was young, that I had like a New York or Bronx accent a little bit, like New Jersey. But I actually... Michigan, Illinois, I've lived in Ohio, Indiana, and Alabama for like 3 months. But no, I just have a speech impediment. I have an underbite, and I have a hard time saying R's. Dubbers. Yeah. Oh, our family used to be huge football fans, but that's since dwindled. We don't watch football at all. we replaced it with Sunday Fun Night, which was board games, but now it's nothing. We have every day's fun. Now, Shoemade, I'm sure that the Crocodile Dundee it's just like a parody, right? Like a stereotype type of Australians, or are people like that? Like, I'm sure like guides are, right? You have guides and stuff. You know, like fishing guides. That's not a knife. It was comedy, not typical. Yeah, because see, that's the thing too. Like people think of that like in the Middle East, like it's just like deserts and stuff. But no, there's highway systems. There's metropolises. There's big cities. Like there's a lot of cities. It's not typical, but are there people like that? Like we have kind of that kind of stuff. You know, we call them hillbillies. Hope there's no hillbillies in the chat. He was silent for a second. I was worried the Aussie government silenced him so as not to give away the accent secret. But the accent is unique to the area because it's, you know, it was an English colony. I think it still is, right? Technically, I mean, it runs its own, like Canada does. But it is, yeah, it's a little bit of English, but then mixed with like the Aboriginal. Didn't they just have like a Scottish? I don't know. It is mixed. It is a very blended accent. Now, see, I know like I watch Scottish comedies and stuff and Welsh comedies. Yeah, but unlike Australia, the Canadians don't observe the Queen. Ah. Okay. Gotcha. So like if she has like special, like was the royal marriage, was that on television there and stuff? So do you get a lot of like British comedies and stuff down there, or British shows in Australia? First of all, that was Admiral talking. I don't even know, but I know Shoemade could answer that. In the Commonwealth. Admiral, how do you know so much about Australia? It's my first question. Why am I going backwards here every time? Focus. Okay. I just totally thought that was Shoemade talking. Shoemade's busy. He's like, I won't even talk to these dum-dums. See? I totally thought that was you talking, Shoemade, but it was him. Ah. I don't. I just know a lot about history. Also, like, the world history in general. This guy, full of surprises. Shoemade's never heard of that. Because there's a British show I liked a ton. It was called Keeping Up Appearances. I mean, of course, I love Doctor Who and stuff, but
What do you need?
and it's not really like I would like in my repertoire that I would like it. Come fly with me in Little Britain. Okay, Little Britain is hilarious. Once the Queen goes, we get the next in line. Yeah, it's gonna be Charles first, right? Or are they just gonna skip him and go to William? I don't know. The secessions. Or is it because he's just so old, like where they skip him, or would he just have it for a little bit until? I don't know how that works, right? Okay, I was gonna say, why do I have light shoes on? But I don't. Oh, I don't want that. Is it better though? So that's the thing. It is. But it's got Will, so I'm good. Oh man, I don't know if anybody else is watching it, but Ricky Gervais, he has Afterlife. I've watched 2 seasons. He's gonna do the 3rd one. It's coming the 14th. Man, it's gonna be so good. It's like my favorite series ever. Come Fly With Me is the same as Little Britain and made by the same guys. But it's the theme of the Emperor. I know! And they dress up like all the characters. It's brilliant. One of them is that the guy who played the evil guy in Crawd Mandoon. What's his name? It's so... That's the guy with alopecia, right? The Matt Lucas. Yeah. Ricky Gervais still acts and writes his own stuff. He's done...
Are you well today?
and his stuff's been so good
Greetings,
lately.
de la Viras. May I speak with you?
Derek. And if you have Netflix, it's on there. And then Afterlife is so good. It's so good. It's my favorite series so far. Like ever. But yeah, he's been writing and directing, I think, and starring in it. But it's so good. I try not to like cry. Derek made me cry. This Afterlife makes me cry. It's so good, and it's written so well. And then my favorite movie of all times is Hector and the Search for Happiness. I don't know if anybody's ever watched that. But yeah, Ricky Gervais, Derek is really good, and then Afterlife is so good. So it's fantastic to watch. I've been watching Cuckoo too. That changes actors every season. Matt Lucas, that was the guy in Airport, yeah, or in Little Britain. And Fly With Me. Matt Lucas is really good. He's funny. I haven't had a TV for 5 years, so yeah. So you've missed some stuff. Did I go up there and kill that guy for no reason? Absolutely, I did. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, we've been streaming forever.
And your families.
So I haven't seen like a commercial in forever. I wanted to have a TV again, but computer says no. Yeah, I get that. Oh, the potion coupon for the week is Battle Rest. If anybody wants to know that, I'll put it in here. I don't know. Do I have that command? Nope. I think I got rid of it because I didn't know how to change it every week, which I could just manually go do it, but I'm too lazy. So it is. You know what? I'll do it all capital. I'll just miss an E in it real fast because I can't spell and I have giant fat finger syndrome. And I don't know if you guys know where to put the coupon. I'm sure you guys do. Or anybody else that's watching, it's just in your Lotro store. Up on the top here is redeem code. Has a little key next to it. Put the code in there. Apply, and boom, free stuff. And who doesn't like free stuff? Kids moving around. That's what that notification was. Gotta fight my way back up here. I killed him for no reason. Because talking to people in chat, I'm awful at. I do watch a ton of YouTube, though. Okay. So I will say this. I don't know if anybody else is, but I'm into... I was into bare knuckle fighting. First of all, I'm a sissy, okay? I would never do this stuff. I could be like an analysis for them and stuff. And then slap fights is a new thing. That's like my latest thing. To watch America do the slap. Slap each other's faces. The internet's a weird place. And I'm in. Like 100% I'm in. And then they had like a parody of it called Slap Mountain. So that's what I've been watching on YouTube. Before that, I went through remember the days when slapping people on YouTube with fishes was funny? Yeah. You remember which was awful, the hobo fights? You remember that? They used to like, which I'm glad it got taken down, but they would like make homeless people fight over like cheeseburgers and shit. It was like seemed illegal anyway. That was a bad time in the internet. Not that there's ever been like a particularly good time in the internet. Do you remember not too long ago, like a couple years ago, parents would throw American cheese on their kids' faces when they weren't expecting it? I don't know if anybody remembers that. That might have been the TikTok thing, so that was like not too long ago at all. Yeah. And then each one of my kids, they go through I don't know if anybody knows, Blippy? A Blippy stage? And then all my daughters find Cookie See Swirl. I don't even know. Like every one of them will go through it. I don't even know how YouTube's algorithm works to make this happen. And then my 3-year-old, she's gonna be 4 here in March. She's been watching Fortnite videos because we post Fortnite stuff on YouTube, and she's like, "Is that you, Dad?" And I was like, "No." Are they playing good? Then that's not me. Hard hit. Did anybody do the Cyber challenge? I don't think anybody really did it, did they? Dude, I don't even know what Pog was till March of last year, so that was Admiral. The wording of it. The wording of the phrase is so good. Yeah, I didn't know till a couple of years ago. I was like, what is everybody doing? Poggers, Pog. And I was like, I don't even know. Yeah, apparently it's play of the game. I don't know. Get some real life action. Arnett says, Admiral, that's Pog. I mean, that was a good thing though. But I remember the ice bucket challenge. That was nice. But the tripod challenge. No, I didn't participate. I did do the ice bucket challenge. I think Bones Carpentry, I donated like 500 or something to it. I still have my old pogs from elementary school. That is making a comeback. You know what's... Oh, Admiral, we have to be about the same age. I bet I'm a little older than you. But I remember Pog, man. I remember that being a thing. You got the neoprene Pog. And then you had all the Pogs in like a giant... They looked like one of those M&M tubes. But it was thick. And then you had the strikers, which were heavy. He almost broke him out of the closet. He's like, I told you Pog would be back. I had the cardboard ones and the neoprene thick ones. Yeah. Oh, I never had the cardboard ones. See, that's how you know I was privileged. I didn't even know there was cardboard ones. What a dick I am. There was Circle. We played that for hours. We are not smart. Yeah, I did too when I first heard it. I was like, Pog. I was like Pogs? I kept mine in the same pill bottle my mother had way back. Oh, man. They were like collectibles. That didn't last like too long. Not for like trends. Fit perfectly in a large pill bottle. Okay. I'll read it to you. Alright, it says all I had was a pet rock to replace my imaginary friend. Should get a chia pet. That's like a rock that grows hair. It's like pet rock that grows hair. Nobody said, because every time you saw like a commercial for Chia Pet, you had a pet rock. What mansion are you living in? Okay, first of all, the marketing on Pet Rock was brilliant. Like, it was like, you know, they said like I could sell a drowning man water. It's like whoever came up with it, the pet rock was pure marketing, because it's just a rock. Like, I know like a parent had to come home and be like, I got you this pet rock, and it was just one they found in the yard. It came with the house. But like, I would love to be in the boardroom when that came up. Like, okay, hear me out. It's a rock. They were like, are you gonna paint anything on it? No. It's just pet rock. Goofy old lady, hello. Sorry, we are. We're talking about Pogs, and now we've moved on to pet rocks, because, except for Hard Hat, he had Hard Hit, he had a. He had a mansion and a pet rock. I bet you the creator of Pet Rock was the same creator of Backpack, the Bap Sug for Dora the Explorer. Okay, speaking of Dora the Explorer, I just watched the movie, the live-action movie, this week with the kids. And I was like, this isn't that bad. Oh man, I need to do this. I don't know. Did anybody shout out Admiral? I'd be like, Admiral, shout out yourself. the map. I'm the map. Oh, yeah. Even the way you type that, it's how she says it. Oh my word! If you don't follow Admiral or Shoemaid, what are you doing with your life? There you go. That's my ad. Poteen liked it better than the kids. It wasn't bad. I think that's true. I think the kids like left and they went to like play with toys, and I was like, this isn't bad. It's got good morals to it. I'm like, the story structure is pretty solid. It was like, it was a little ridiculous. That was the thing. Like, it was like more over the top than I thought it was gonna be. But what are you gonna do when you take a children's cartoon and turn it into a live action movie? Like, do you have to find a child with a giant head? Mom, Dad is getting too much into kid shows again.
Greetings.
Oh, okay. This is a true story. So me and my grandfather, we were watching kids. My grandmother used to babysit, so we were watching kids, and we were watching SpongeBob. We don't have Paw Patrol on repeat. That's true. That's like, there is a lot. There's a station my daughter watches. She's 1, and she literally watches Paw Patrol on repeat 24/7. This live stream is running. I was like, is there that many Paw Patrol? Apparently. Anyway, I know the whole storyline to Paw Patrol. No. I'm really into it. I'm getting a shirt. You can't wait for the Wiggles, the movie. You remember the Wiggles? Hard hit. We should shoot that to Shoemaid, because I think the Wiggles from Australia. Shoemaid's like, I know them. They're my best friends. You should have 50 followers now, Admiral Shoemaid. Look at this guy. He is the best. By the way, he did subscribe to me today. Shoemaid did. Still miss Tugs. It's okay. Does anybody remember the Teletubbies? That was like a weird acid dream. And Admiral, if you don't follow Shoemaid, totally worth it. Usually streaming on the weekends. I'm usually in there lurking, doing mod things, which I don't know what I do.
Are you well today?
Oh my word. Okay, I need to concentrate. Ooh, I like that shield. Okay. And the smiling, giggling sun. That was the weirdest part, right, Hard Hit? That's the weirdest part. Oh, I'm gonna keep it. Like, that was bizarre. And it was a baby? It was weird. And then, like, they just... By the way, I have a Teletubby outfit I wear at Christmas, or I wear at Halloween. Because Halloween around here it's the red one, which is Poe, I believe. As you can tell, I'm really in the kids' shows. The Wiggles. Okay, I gotta stop trying to laugh. I can't stop thinking about it, though. Like, I never even thought of the Wiggles, and then it popped. You said it, and, like, I can't stop thinking about it. Okay.
Greetings, et la viras.
Hey, Poteen, you want to concentrate? Here it goes. Arthur. Arthur, is that are you talking about the movie? With, that had David Bowie in it, didn't it? As the main guy. The bad guy. Not the main guy. The one where they, like, shrink down and become... The Aardvark. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Now you made me think of Arthur. Yeah, it's like a weird, like, brown... What the hell was that thing? The kid show. Yeah, he had, like, glasses. What? Was it an Aardvark? Maybe? I don't even know. Okay, I'm just going to type in Arthur's Kid Show. There it is. Oh, he was an Aardvark. Wow. Now yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't know this was a spinoff called Postcards from Buster. I don't know what that means. So yeah, thanks. That helped. Except for now I'm on to something else. Yeah, I just saw the Wikipedia. They were like, helps with children with trauma and stuff like homework. And I was like, those are two different things. You will not regret Fallen Shoemate. Admiral doesn't sporadically streaming. I love you. You love me. We're a happy kiss. Oh, Barney! Holy shit! That was so weird. Barney was weird. Kids shows are they're weird, like uncomfortable weird, right? I'm not the only one who thinks this. Like, who comes up with this? Like, it seems like somebody takes damage to their head, or they're on like the hardest drugs, and then they let them fall asleep, and then they like sit there with a notebook as they just mutter, mumble things in their deep sleep, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that'd be a good kids movie, or a good kids show." Like, who comes up with JoJo? What did you learn today? Party. I can't do the voice, but the voice is in my head. Still remember Mr. Rogers getting his car jacked and then returned the next day with a note saying, "Sorry, we didn't know it was yours." Right? Could you imagine having that kind of power? I mean, Mr. Rogers kind of like made sense. There was a world with puppets, and I mean, it's like what about Teletubbies made sense? Like, I don't even think it was teaching children how to do stuff. There's a television in their belly. Remember Lamb Chop, the sheep puppet? Yeah, I do remember Lamb Chop. That had a great theme song, though, like for reals. Hard Hit says, yeah. But that, it's a song that never ends. Absolutely. Absolutely. What song stays in your head rent-free? Mine is, which I know I've discussed on the stream before, is Pure Imagination from Willy Wonka. That just pops up in my head every once in a while. Oh, by the way, is my game sound working? It seems like a stupid time to ask that, but it wasn't on last week for like half the stream. Lads, we have officially aged ourselves, Admiral says. Yeah, I'm going to be 36 in next month, February, yeah. Now, I did lose a year one time. I thought I was younger than I was. See, 31 in June. I knew it. I knew it because you were in elementary school playing Pogs, and I was in middle school playing Pogs. I knew I was a little bit older than you. Which is weird. I dated you using Pogs. That just is a weird thing that happened. But that was the only epochs I had. Oh, shit. This is going to be like, you can't do this till this is... By the way, you cannot do this one until you finish that quest.
I am pleased to be made known to you.
Oh, shit. These two took me on a date first. I know, I've...
take a moment of your time.
Hard Hit is the prettiest girl in all of Lotro. That's a fact. Oh, we better just go up here and finish that. 7 and 10 would recommend protein dates. I know, I totally forgot about that. And then at Trav, I have the cheesecake still. But he likes gas station cheesecake, so I know what to bring him on his first date. And Hard Hit, on his first date, I'm taking him to an NBA game. That would be our first date. Admiral, I would just take him home and we would watch TV. That'd be our first date. I'm like, get on the couch, bud. We're gonna watch some TV. You're like, what is this device? I'm like, yeah, TV. They have them on computer. Or they have them on phones now. I do get that though. I mean, if we didn't watch television as a family, you know, together, I don't think we would have a TV because like PCs do it. Gonna watch Teletubbies on an acid trip to see if we survive. That's what Admiral says. Dude. On an acid trip, that would be terrifying. Cause it would be scary. Oh man, did something happen? I unlocked something. What's going on? Okay. I did it. Okay. I was gonna replace this with something. I don't know what it was. That doesn't seem right. There we go. That's the one. All right. Let's okay. 19, right? Okay. That would be terrifying. I want to know who came up with the costumes. For the Teletubbies. They were like, yeah, put a TV in their belly. And then we'll have children from New York tell stories out of their belly. Okay, there was one on Nickelodeon, I don't know if anyone remembers. Yo Gabba Gabba, right? That was one, right? Yeah, with the frog. Didn't it have like a yellow poison dart frog on it? Oh, Nickelodeon though, for real. Doug? Nickelodeon was bringing it in the 90s. It was bringing the cartoons. Okay, I have to try to read this and not die. Admiral says, next thing you know, Colin Shrew made hard hit screaming while holding onto the TV and fridge handle because the floor turned to lava. That'd be terrifying. It would be like this like, yellow Teletubby in the corner staring at us. He's like, the yellow Teletubby's like, what's your credit card number? And then we're thinking, why does a Teletubby need a credit card? This is weird. Okay. Doug had the weirdest names. Yeah. Patty Mayonnaise. Yeah, it was like a comic book. Like Archie comic book, like made in a cartoon. I just watched the Dora trailer. Yeah, see? See? Oh, you're hard hit. You're in. Tonight, you're going to watch Dora the Explorer live action. Report back to us tomorrow. Oh, hello. Night, buddy. I gotta find somebody to raid. Hola, amigos. That all started with the map song. That whole conversation cascaded into live action Dora because of the map song. God, guys, fuck sense. Holy shit, Furbies. Yes. Yeah, but I mean that wasn't entertainment as much as it was an interaction. I need that backpack. Oh my word. And I was like, Dora got boobies. Don't worry, the actress is over 18 when it was filmed. Not that that makes it okay. You better hope she is. she was. Admiral, this is hard hit. Evil Furbies, the Gremlins just add water. Oh my word. I remember mine wouldn't shut up because I didn't want a Furby, right? But everybody in the family was getting a Furby, so they're like, they got me one too. And I put it in the bathroom and shut the door just so this thing would like go to sleep. And it would stop squawking. What was the little game? The little handheld is like on a keychain. I was gonna say Digimon. That is not right. Oh, it's those little pixelated people you had to keep alive. Those little pixelated Tamagotchi. That's right. Admiral, you are the expert at history. Unfortunately, it's mostly 80s toys. Oh, wow. Tamagotchis. Yeah, I remember that. So, like, you gotta feed them and stuff. And I was like, dude, I don't even have a pet. I killed some goldfish. Like, this is way too much responsibility for me. And that's the thing about a kid is, like, because they were popular, like, because that's the thing, you got whatever was popular during Christmas. And the last thing I wanted was any of this. I didn't want a Tamagotchi. But because it was so popular, your parents were like, oh, you want a Tamagotchi? And I was like, no, I don't. Like, I like to, like, have fun and stuff. The last thing I want to do is take care of a thing. It's like, I'm going to have to do that later in life. Admiral, thank God you have with your wife. I'd be nervous your children. They were like, well, Daddy was pretty neglectful. That's the thing about him. Made you the dad you are today. Yeah, right? Like, Boris starts crying. I'm like, get in the bathroom, close the door, shut the light off until you stop crying. Like a 1950s dad. Oh, man. Oh, so yeah, like my son started playing like Minecraft when he was like 3 or 4. And there's nothing worse than playing Minecraft with a baby. Because they're always like shouting your name. Dad, 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 come here. Dad, Dad, Dad. And you're just like, oh my word, man. I just like want to spend time with you. But this is boring. And I like Minecraft. Oh man. Poteen's just holding the TV remote to the baby's and needs its diaper changed. Hitting the rewind button over and over. Right, yeah. Hard it says, hey, as long as they're crying, they're still breathing, right? Yeah. Oh man, I remember when we had Boru and then my wife went back to work, so I was, doing carpet cleaning, of course, so I didn't, I could set my schedule so I wouldn't, I did the mornings and stuff and then leave them with my aunt. And I remember, like, I stopped, because that's why I stopped playing games for a long time and stuff, is I was just like, I'm going to do the business and raise babies. And then I was like, I'm going to be super dad, right? Like 3 months of that, and I come downstairs, and he's crying, I'm crying. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. And that's what my uncle's like, dude, you were trying to be super dad, and that'll wear you out. He's like, you got to take a little time for yourself sometimes. I remember that. That was so bad. I was crying. I was like, I can't get him to stop crying. So, and now I just gave up. Did you? Oh yeah, absolutely. I saw Mr. Mom with Michael Keaton. Hilarious, yeah. Yeah, I was just like, I was doing everything all the time, spending 100% of the time with him, and then I was just like, I was like, I think we're both broken. Oh yeah, and there's nothing better now than, like, that's why I started streaming at 9 now. But when I first started playing Lotro and streaming. I was getting on at 11 my time because I was waiting for the babies to go to bed. But then my wife's like, you know what? If you want a little more time, I like to blow dryer in the bathroom. Oh my god, I haven't seen that forever. Like 90s. You remember Michael? Always wondered why they pointed upwards. Oh, let's go find somebody, right? Oh my god, for real, guys, it's been fantastic. We should go find somebody. Yeah, it's after midnight. After midnight. Oh, we're gonna Professor Teacher G. Okay, I don't know if you guys follow her, but you should. Great educating stream. Yeah, this was not that. Does she talk about Teletubbies? You know what? Maybe. We'll go find out.